All right. You ready?
Not really.
Hey guys, I'm Holly.
And I'm Big Kev.
And this is our first video, so bear with us, we're a little bit awkward. But we are planning on doing some things to the car today. Our wedding was last Saturday, so it's go time in terms of getting the car ready to travel. We don't really have a date in mind, just when the car's done. So Kev's been working his butt off to try and get it finished ASAP. So did you want to tell them what we're doing today or what the plan is today?
Basically today I'll be finishing off all the Victron Energy smart solar and shunt wiring, and then we'll be starting to make fridge surround and carpeting all the timber and all that ready to go, sort of thing.
Yeah, so we've got a bit of an idea in place. This
is Keita, by the way.
There's a lady on Instagram, also TikTok, her name's at Lauren Ross. She had a really great Patrol. Unfortunately, she's rolled it, but beforehand had an amazing setup that we're going to try and tweak a little bit, but loved her setup. So basically just had the fridge in the left-hand side with a little slot for the cooker. Right-hand side had a stack of 3 drawers, and then you've got like your switch panel on one of the sides as well. So we're going to try and replicate that as best we can with a few little tweaks. So yeah, we're going to get started today. And
basically the only way you can make any drawers in a Patrol,
yeah,
due to the shape and the barn doors.
Yeah. We'll try our best today, show you guys what we're doing along the way, and yeah, stay tuned. All right, we're just about to start the false floor and we've hit our first snag. We need to measure basically the size and the shape and everything of the false floor. However, in the rear of the Patrol, it's such a big area, you'd be forever standing there with a tape measure trying to measure the width and then the length of these little like grooves and divots that are in everywhere. So I have a bit of an idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I've got heaps of paper here and I'm just going to work on sticking them together to make a massive big sheet. And then we'll put that inside and sort of trace around where we need to cut and use that as a bit of a template. So I'm going to try making a big sheet and then show you how we go. It could be a flop, but we'll see how we go. Let's try it. All right, I'm done. It only took me about 4 or 5 minutes in all honesty. I'm going to show you. So it's just this massive piece of paper. I've taped every little piece together. So we'll take this outside, transfer this into the Patrol and trace away. Okay, we had a forklift going in the background that was a bit noisy, but basically what Kev's doing here, my little joke on the board, basically what Kev's doing here is just measuring like a rough size for the rear, just for me to put on the paper sheet that we made, just so we're not like working with this massive big piece of plywood. All right, so this is what the paper looks like in there. I had a bit too much, but I've just curved it up on the side so that I can push it in to trace those corners there. So I will trace it and then come back. So I've just used a highlighter just to roughly go around the edges. So I just sort of held it down and traced like around where these curves, and I don't know if you can see that, where these curves and things are, just roughly with this. And then we'll trace this onto the timber that we've got over there, cut it out, and we'll definitely have to make some adjustments to it, but at least that gives us a rough outline. All right, here Kev's just marking the outside of where he needs to cut, just so it makes it easier when we use a jigsaw. Then there's a few little adjustments here that we've got to make, and one that Kev's about to mark out on that side, but it fits pretty good at the moment. All right, Kev's just about to pop in the piece of plywood that we cut using the paper template, just to make sure that it's the right size and has the grooves in the right spots. So he just sits that in there. I think I'll get a bit of a closer look in a second. Yeah, and it's like, look, it's not perfect, but it'll do the job. So we've got to take that out and apply some of the quick grip to it and carpet. Pit stop, we have to go to Bunnings, and we've got all of our recyclables from before the wedding, like when Kev had all the boys stay over, and all the empties in there. We're going to take them to the recycling place, hopefully get a little bit of cash for the trip as well. It won't be much, but it'll be something. So let's go. Excited, Kev?
Over the moon.
Riveted.
Right.
Slow down, it's like a shit.
Segway in the Gippsland and Latrobe Valley. Full range of kids bikes, plus dirt, road and farm bikes.
So you scan the barcode, yeah? Yeah, dispense. The things you see
Alright, so we just come back from the big green shed Bunnings. We've got our timber, we've cut it. Then we had to go to Ace Industrial to get some button head bolts just so they sit a lot flusher. Just use the old child restraint mount threads in the floor. We don't really plan on having any sponges yet, so I figured we'd just get rid of them for now. Now we will zip these down, I guess. Oh. I just used 6 of the existing hulls because I figured that was plenty enough. 2 of them are just different size. The back 4 are M6 and the front 2 are M8. So that's the base plate done. We just need to make the fridge bit and then I can carpet it all.
Alright, timestamp is 3:38 and we have done some panels for the fridge.
All. Absolutely fuck all.
We have done the top of the fridge, we've done the sides, which we stuffed up the first time, but they're fine now. We've done the back panel as well, and then I've just used this biscuit joiner, which I actually thought was a belt sander when I first saw it. Well, it's true, I did. Where's the bits that we just did, Kev?
That's the top.
Just here. So we've put some biscuit joins right in here. Wait for that to hold it still, so it focuses. Yeah, so we've just put in some biscuits here. I've just done a close-up for you so you can see. We've done 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. And then we'll match that up with the others and then put a biscuit joint in with some PVA glue. And then, yeah, we'll go on to the next part. All right, the outside of the fridge compartment is pretty much done. This is a little bit bowed, so we've just got some L brackets to hold it down and we'll straighten that up with the L brackets. We've got to still carpet it, but yeah, this is sort of it. Once it's screwed down, it's got some ventilation holes here for the fridge. This top compartment will be for our cooker, and then yeah, like I said, it'll have carpet glued on it as well. Switch panel, will go down the side here, and then we'll have a stack of 3 drawers there as well.
What's going on? Just thought I'd show off me 12-volt electrical system because I thought it was pretty handy, being as I've never done one before and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, just a lot of googling and that. We got the Red Arc BCDC 1240, the in-cabin charger, the Renogy 1000 watt inverter, the Victron Energy Smart solar charger. It's also got a Victron, I think they call it a smart shunt. I think it is, yeah, smart shunt. Those things are pretty handy because you can literally, you can scan that code up there and it gives you an app that you can download. You click on it, go into it, it connects it all. Tells you the voltage of your battery, the current, the power. It also tells you when it's being used. So it's draining, well, it was draining, but it was draining -4 watts. And it had 10 days remaining. Basically, got all the fuses and that under here neatly. Tried to keep all the wiring as neat as possible. But it's sort of hard when you're running that much wire. That's why it sort of looks a bit when it gets there. Lithium battery was too expensive, so I had to go the 170 amp hour kick-ass battery. It's the slimmest one I could find with a bit more amp hour that actually has pretty good reviews. So I got the Milwaukee charger to charge my M18 and M12 batteries. Basically, my M12 just runs little rattle gun and soldering iron, and my M18 runs a grinder and impact driver, drill. I've even got a whippersnipper that I could take with me and use if I really wanted. But yeah, that's basically it. Sort of just kept it pretty simple. So in the fuses, obviously you just pull these boots back, and they've got what you call a MIDI fuse in there. So that one runs the inverter, 150 amp inverter. That one runs all the accessories going to the rooftop tent, so it's on an Anderson plug on the other side of this wall on the exterior of the car. That goes to the rooftop tent, which powers the LED light in the tent, powers your phone chargers, fans, whatever you want to do. The next one will be, haven't finished it yet, it will be going to one of the Drive Tech touch panels, which you can also connect your phone to and just flick buttons on your phone and turn lights on or accessories. And the next one was just more cigarette ports in the back here. That's about it.
Alright, the time is 6:25. We're both tired and hungry, but we'll show you what we have done before we stop to have some dinner. So we've started carpeting the fridge and just screwed in some button heads down the side. And then we've done the false floor as well. That's just drying, so we've flipped it over. But we're going to have to go back to Bunnings and get some more because it's a bit bulgy. But anyway, Kev's just cut the back piece here. That goes on here. The glue that we're using is Kiwi Grip. It's just this one here. Oh, sorry, not Kiwi Grip, Chewies. Quick Grip. It's just a Sally's one, vertical contact. It's really sticky and stringy, as you can see. Like, it's very sticky, almost like it's gone off, but that's just how it is.
Follow the spray cans.
Yeah, we tried the spray cans and they're just shit, so do not use them. But yeah, that's what we're up to. Check out this. How cool. The time's about 8:30. And we've got this in here at the moment. We have screwed it down. It'll let me zoom in. Hello. Yep, screwed it down. Yep. We've marked out where we're going to put the fridge and where it has to come up to, and it is currently over there drying with the carpet on it at the moment.
With 7 bottles of vodka sitting on it.
Alright, time is 9:45. 9:45, and we're tired, but we're almost done for the night. Show you what we're up to.
Don't say anything about the carpet.
So we haven't, well, I wanted to carpet all the way in here, but old scrounger over here didn't want to waste any carpet, so he thinks it's a bit of a waste. So we've just tucked it around here. I'll put some more screws in this tomorrow, but it's not all the way through. Once the fridge is in there, hopefully we won't see that. But yeah, we've created 2 little spots up here. This spot will be for the cooker. We've found that 2 10-packs of like soft drink or alcohol or whatever will fit directly in here. Probably so alcohol. Could be used as that. I'll ignore that comment. Could be used as that, or it could also be used for toilet paper, extra, I don't know, whatever. We'll find a use for it. Down here obviously is for the fridge. Kev's just got these here to make sure that it stays the same distance width-wise while he screws these brackets in, which we're about to do. And then yeah, we're ready to pop the fridge in. How good is this? Fridge is in. It's a little bit dirty, needs clean. How good? Got our Coleman cooker in here and our 10-pack of Pepsi Max. I could fit another 10-pack in, but I've just got one in for now just to show you guys. Bit annoying that there, but it's alright. It's just the cooker, so it'll be fine. Alright, time is, oh, is it going to load? 10:07. We're calling it for the night. We're tired. Kev's in there packing up, and I'm going to start uploading some of this footage onto the Mac. Alright, see you tomorrow.